Hi everyone, Alchemist here. First of all, I would like to thank you for your subscriptions, for your likes, for watching these videos and these readings. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to check alchemist.com. I offer many private readings there and a bunch of other readings that can help you with your life. So go and check there whichever works for you if you want. Today, I'm going to talk about who is talking to you in your dreams. This is a tarot reading and it's going to be about who's communicating with you while you sleep, while you're in your dreams. I'm going to use the Hermetic Tarot deck, and which is my favorite deck that I use every day. Remember that dreams, when you go in the dream stage at nighttime, you're basically in the spirit realm. And the spirit realm is composed of many levels and many planes. There is the underworld, there is the plane where spirits, like good spirits exist. There's another plane that has just bad spirits. And good and bad here, the definition is a little bit, it's not in the way we understand good or bad. You know, like each spirit has their own purposes. They follow their true calling. Maybe some spirits to us would seem like they're bad, but whatever they're doing is their mission. Some other spirits, what they would do, we might think is good, with like benevolent and helping, but they're also doing just their mission. So we can be judgmental here and say these are bad spirits and these are good spirits, but they all exist on different planes. There's other planes where creatures exist. A lot of these mythical creatures that you hear, like mermaids and dragons and fairies and so on and so forth. They have also their own planes where they exist. There's spirit planes where they exist. So the spirit realm is way more complex than we think. There's the underworld, as I mentioned as well, where all the demons reside. And it's an overlap. Some entities can visit other entities in different planes and different areas in the spirit realm, and some can't. So because they have hierarchy as well. Some of them have higher ranks and some of them have lower ranks. It's kind of similar to what we have here as humans, as above, so below. So how life works, it reflects everywhere. It's the same here, how we have like some people who are ruling the country and they're at the top of the hierarchy, and some people who are at the bottom of the hierarchy. It's kind of the same. So the message here is, I'm going to use this tarot cards to tell you who's communicating with you in your dreams. These dreams, you're either remembering them or not, because we don't remember all of our dreams. We don't, but either you remember them or not. Let's see who's communicating with you here. Okay, some cards are really jumpy here. I feel like the entity is like really excited to see that I'm trying to convey their message. Okay, so interesting first card that I got here. Okay. Pentacles, Prudence. Okay, so I pulled a few cards and I'm gonna use other decks here as well to just confirm. So I'm starting with the Hermetic Tarot deck, but I'm gonna jump to another deck. So the first card I got here, which is very interesting, is this card here. In the tarot, when this card appears, it basically means that it's up to you to figure that out, which is pretty interesting and weird, because The purpose of the reading is to tell you who's trying to communicate with you. But here, Spirit wants you to, even if you're going to see this reading, you're going to see this video, Spirit wants you to know that you still have to figure that out on your own. So this is just as guidance. But no matter what I'm going to say here, you still have to try to remember your dreams, try to follow the signs that come to you every day, see the messages that you see everywhere you go, and that's going to be as a guidance about who's communicating with you in your dreams. The second card I got here is the Eight of Pentacles. They're actually all interesting cards. Eight of Pentacles. So, this entity is definitely from the underworld. Okay, because here I had the Queen of Pentacles, so Eight of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles reversed. So this is a powerful entity. It's like this is not an ancestor. It's not a ghost that's living in your home. This is an entity that comes from the underworld. It could be a demon, it could be a creature, it could be a jinn. It's an entity that's coming from the underworld, and it's dark. And it's very connected to the underworld, to earth, to the bottom, to the depths of earth. And this entity, when it comes to your sleep, it wants to communicate with you because you have some certain power. You have some connection to the underworld. You come from the dark. You come from the underworld. And because here, the message that I hear is that you have to be a little bit careful. You just have to be careful. For example, if you remember your dream, or if you sense that there's something around you when you're about to go to bed, you have to be a little bit careful, because it's not that this entity wants to harm you, but it feels like they want to approach you, and hence why they're communicating with you, but they don't know how. And that in itself will engender fear. And this happened personally to me as well, and I'm sure it happened to many of you who are clairvoyants and psychics, where some entities, they know you can hear them or see them, but they don't know how to approach you because they think they're as real as you. So to them, they think, okay, I want to communicate with this person. I'm just gonna go and communicate with them. It's almost like you're sitting at a coffee shop. I'm gonna give you an example, and then you're having your peaceful time sipping on your coffee or tea, and then a random stranger, just comes and sit beside you because there's an open chair. There's an open chair, and a stranger, just comes and sit on that chair, and they start talking to you. That's exactly how it feels like. So this entity doesn't know the concept of boundaries, because they're from the underworld. How things there work is different from how humans deal with stuff. So to them, it's like, I'm just gonna go and talk because I know that person can hear me or see me, so I want to talk to them. And that might scare you. It's gonna actually freak you out. But rest assured, this entity doesn't want to harm you. That's what I'm trying to tell you here. So if they visit you in your dream, don't think that they're trying to harm you. Don't think that they're here to cause you something bad. They just want to communicate. They want to connect. They want to support. Maybe once you get to communicate with them, you can even do rituals and give them some offerings, and they can help you manifest the things that you want. There's nothing bad about this, nothing. No matter what you're gonna hear from other people, oh, this ritual is bad, this is bad, or this or that, or this is against it. You can easily tell them, well, guess what, I'm not religious. Religion is the only concept out there that forbids this kind of stuff. I'm sorry, I'm not part of your religion, so you can't really tell me what I need to do or what I don't need to do. So the moment you liberate yourself from these rules, these things that I'm talking about here are very plausible, they're possible, and they're also good. They're good for you. They're good, like, you get to experience a different facet of existence that others can't see or can't feel. So this entity is powerful. It's a powerful entity, so you can actually use their help and support. Remember, don't give them your power. You're not their slave. You're no one's slave. You're the boss. You're God. You're the creator, but use their support, like using a friend's support or a friend's help. Doesn't mean that you're gonna become their slave or their worker or no, okay? Just so we are clear about this, because a lot of people start worshiping these entities. And most importantly, if you want these entities to help you, you have to show them that you're the boss. You have to show them that no one can control you. Because otherwise, for example, this entity, if they see that they can control you, they're gonna have fun. They're gonna be like, oh, this person is so weak. Maybe I can control them and I can play tricks on them. And that's how many people end up worshiping entities that they're not even supposed to worship. Because you're also a soul. They're a soul, you're a soul. So you can use their support only, don't think about that you need to worship them. The offerings the offerings you're gonna give to them represents the law of exchange. To get something, you have to give something. That's how energy works. You can't just get something without you giving something. So these offerings work as like a thank you or gratitude. Thank you for your help, for your support. I'm doing this offering and this ritual for you, and you're gonna support me to manifest whatever I want to manifest. So this is great. If this entity visits you during your sleep, don't be scared. And the third card here, we have 3 of Cups reversed. So again, this is really interesting. This card here, it looks like all the cups are flowing down, right? And down to where? To the underworld. Because even the card here, the Queen of Pentacles, is reversed, which means everything is pointing to the direction of the underworld. Because it is, after all, the underworld. So, and it's connected with abundance. So abundance here, which is the 3 of Cups, and then here also the 8 of Pentacles. 8 is the number of abundance and the expanding horizons. In numerology, number 8 is a beautiful number. It's also the number of infinity and limitless possibilities. That mean like you have no limits. Because number 8, if you put it sideways, it becomes the infinity sign. So, and it's Pentacles, so we're talking about abundance, we're talking about money. So here, if you connect to this entity and you communicate with them and you do rituals to them, and without worshiping them, they're gonna generate abundance in your life. They're gonna support you and help you to get the abundance that you're looking for, the financial abundance that you're looking for, or the emotional abundance. It could be also an emotional abundance. It could be like you're gonna gain more confidence in yourself because you know how badass that is. Now you're connecting to a demon of the underworld or an entity of the underworld, so that makes you more confident. That's a sort of abundance. It's not always material abundance. Okay, so let me pick another. I'm gonna pick an oracle deck here and confirm, or more so finish the reading with one oracle card here to confirm the tarot cards that I just picked for you. Okay, one flipped on its own right there, and that's the one I'm gonna pick. All right. It's a beautiful card, beautiful sacred geometry mandala. It says freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So this card here is telling me that you have free will, you have the power. Don't be stuck in what you heard from others, what you learned when you were young. That demons are bad, they're scary, they're here to harm you, they're from the underworld, that means it's bad, that means it's against this, it's against that. You know, you have free will. It says here, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. This connection is gonna bring you happiness, but you have to claim it. If you keep yourself bound by the dogmas that you that you have been indoctrinated with since you were young, if you stay there, then you can create your own happiness. So the more you liberate yourself, the more you're gonna see these entities and see more of the unseen. And that's gonna make you really happy, strong, and confident. Okay, guys? I hope this reading was helpful. Again, don't forget to check selfalchemist.com. I offer private readings there. Feel free to check the one that works for you. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.